Calculating the appropriate wire size and breaker size for an oven circuit involves determining the maximum load, calculating the amperage, and then selecting the correct wire gauge and breaker size. Based on the information provided, the maximum load is calculated by adding the wattage of the broiler elements from both ovens. The first broiler element is 3000 watts, and the second broiler element is 2200 watts. Adding these together gives a total of 5200 watts. To determine the amperage, divide the total wattage by the voltage. In this case, 5200 watts divided by 240 volts equals 21.6 amps. This is then rounded up to 22 amps for practical purposes. To determine the appropriate wire size, a number 10 American wire gauge, or AUG, wire is suitable for 22 amps. The calculation for the breaker size involves multiplying the amperage by 1.25 to account for continuous load. Continuous load refers to a load where the maximum current is expected to continue for 3 hours or more. So, 22 amps multiplied by 1.25 equals 27.5 amps. This is then rounded up to the next standard breaker size, which is 30 amps. Therefore, a 30 amp breaker is appropriate for this circuit. The total circuit requirements are as follows. Firstly, a number 10 AWD wire. Secondly, a 30 amp breaker. Thirdly, a circuit capacity of 30 amps. It is important to note that the manufacturer's specifications indicate a 50 amp requirement. This discrepancy could be due to other factors not included in the provided information. These factors may include additional heating elements, controls, or other components within the oven that contribute to the overall current draw. It is always recommended to consult the manufacturer's instructions for any additional requirements or considerations. The manufacturer's specifications take precedence, as they are based on the complete design and testing of the appliance. They may include safety factors or specific requirements for the appliance's operation. Following the manufacturer's instructions ensures that the oven operates safely and efficiently. Always prioritize the manufacturer's recommendations, as they provide the most accurate and complete information for the specific appliance. Ignoring the manufacturer's specifications could lead to potentially dangerous situations. Consulting the manufacturer's instructions is crucial for ensuring the safe and correct operation of any electrical appliance. This is especially important for high-power appliances such as ovens. The manufacturer's instructions provide detailed information on the appliance's electrical requirements. This includes the correct voltage, amperage, and wiring specifications. The instructions may also specify the type of circuit breaker required. Additionally, they may provide guidance on grounding and other safety considerations. These instructions are based on the appliance's design and testing. Following them ensures safe and efficient operation. Ignoring the manufacturer's instructions could lead to electrical hazards. This could include overheating, fire, and electrical shock. It is also important to consider local electrical codes and regulations. These codes provide additional safety requirements for electrical installations. Consulting a qualified electrician is always recommended. They can ensure that the installation meets all applicable codes and regulations. An electrician can also assess the existing electrical system. This ensures that it can safely handle the additional load of the new appliance. They can also identify any potential safety hazards. This includes damaged wiring, overloaded circuits, and improper grounding. Addressing these hazards can prevent electrical problems in the future. When installing a new appliance, it is essential to use the correct wiring and components. The wiring must be of the appropriate gauge for the appliance's amperage. It must also be suitable for the voltage and temperature conditions. Using undersized wiring can cause overheating. This can lead to fire. It is also important to use the correct type of connectors and fittings. These components must be rated for the appliance's amperage and voltage. Improperly installed connectors can create loose connections. This can cause arcing and overheating. Grounding is another critical safety consideration. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the electrical panel. This helps to protect against electrical shock. The appliance must be properly grounded. This typically involves connecting a grounding wire to the appliance's chassis. The grounding wire must be connected to a grounded electrical outlet. It is also important to test the grounding connection. This ensures that it is properly functioning. A qualified electrician can perform this test. They can use a grounding tester to verify the connection's integrity. Regular maintenance is also essential for ensuring the safety of electrical appliances. This includes inspecting the wiring and connections for damage. It also includes cleaning the appliance to prevent the buildup of dust and debris. Dust and debris can insulate components. This can cause them to overheat. It is also important to check for signs of wear or damage. This includes frayed wiring, cracked insulation, and loose connections. Any damaged component should be replaced immediately. It is also important to avoid overloading circuits. Overloading a circuit can cause the circuit breaker to trip. It can also damage the wiring and appliances. To avoid overloading a circuit, distribute the load evenly among different circuits. Avoid plugging too many appliances into the same outlet. It is also important to use power strips with surge protection. Surge protection can help to protect appliances from voltage spikes. Voltage spikes can damage sensitive electronic components. They can be caused by lightning strikes or power surges. Power strips with surge protection can absorb these spikes. This prevents them from reaching the appliances. When working with electricity, it is important to follow all safety precautions. Always turn off the power at the circuit breaker before working on any electrical component. Use insulated tools to prevent electrical shock. Avoid working in wet or damp conditions. These conditions increase the risk of electrical shock. Wear appropriate safety gear, such as rubber gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, consult a qualified electrician. They can perform the work safely and correctly. Electricity is a powerful force. It can be dangerous if not handled properly. Following these safety precautions can help to prevent electrical accidents. This ensures the safety of yourself and others. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides comprehensive guidelines for electrical installations. These guidelines cover all aspects of electrical wiring. This includes wire sizing, overcurrent protection, and grounding. The NEC is updated every 3 years. It reflects the latest advances in electrical technology and safety practices. The NEC is adopted by many states and local jurisdictions. It serves as the basis for their electrical codes. Following the NEC ensures that electrical installations are safe and compliant. The NEC provides detailed tables and calculations for determining wire sizes. These tables take into account the amperage, voltage, and temperature conditions. The NEC also provides guidelines for selecting overcurrent protection devices. This includes circuit breakers and fuses. Overcurrent protection devices are designed to protect circuits from overloads and short circuits. The NEC also provides guidelines for grounding electrical systems. Grounding helps to prevent electrical shock and fire hazards. The NEC also covers other aspects of electrical installations. This includes wiring methods, equipment installation, and special occupancies. Wiring methods refer to the types of wiring allowed in different locations. Equipment installation covers the proper installation of electrical equipment. This includes lighting fixtures, receptacles, and appliances. Special occupancies refer to locations with unique electrical requirements. This includes hospitals, hazardous locations, and swimming pools. The NEC is a complex document. It is important to consult the NEC and a qualified electrician for specific electrical installation. They can ensure that the installation meets all applicable codes and regulations. The information provided here is for general guidance only. It should not be used as a substitute for professional advice. Electrical work should only be performed by qualified individuals. This ensures that the work is done safely and correctly. Consulting a qualified electrician is always recommended. They can provide expert advice and ensure that the electrical system meets all safety requirements. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity. This includes following all safety precautions and consulting qualified professionals. This helps to prevent electrical accidents and ensure the safety of yourself and others.